This is September 11, 2001. That's when the hijacked airplanes collide with the Twin Towers on Manhattan in the US state of New York. It was a terrorist attack. About 3,000 people were killed and more than 25,000 people were injured. Al-Qaeda claimed responsibility, who were in Afghanistan at the time under Taliban control. This incident changed the politics of the world. And in the same year, the United States imposed the war on terror on the world. The only superpower of the present era is United States. When the United States invaded Afghanistan, it was the world's largest power at the time, but Afghanistan was particularly strong. But what we still see is that even after 20 years of wars, the United States loses in Afghanistan. But this was not the first defeat of a superpower in Afghanistan. This has happened before. It is a matter of 1979 that the Soviet Union has a superpower at that time. The Soviet Union invaded Afghanistan to occupy it. The Soviet Union fought for 10 years to conquer Afghanistan, but in the end, Soviet Union too lost to Afghanistan. There was also a time when British occupied 6 continents and it was the superpower of its time. It was said that the sun never sets in its kingdom, but when Great British invaded Afghanistan, so Great British too had to suffer defeat. The first Anglo-Afghan War lasted from the 1839 to 1842. Britain suffered the worst defeat of its moment. The second Anglo-Afghan War lasted from 1878 to 1880 and the third Anglo-Afghan War on 1919. In that war, Afghanistan won and Great British lost. Afghanistan has defeated all the superpowers of all its time. This is why it is known as the graveyard of empire or superpowers. But in this video, we will try to find out the reason why no one can win from Afghanistan. Hi, I am Saad Umar and you are watching Geo Library, and today's video I am showing you why Afghanistan is impossible to conquer. Well, there are many reasons for this, but if we try to answer it in one word, that is its geography. Afghanistan is a landlocked country. It is surrounded by its brotherly Islamic country. Afghanistan is located in the middle of Asia. It is known as the heart of Asia. Afghanistan is a mountainous country. Being a mountainous country, it is able to defeat others. This country has mountains. They act as a defensive wall for it. Whenever a country is attacked, there is very little face-to-face war. Afghan Mujahideen fight and hide in the mountains. Its geography plays very important roles in all the wars of Afghanistan. The second reason for Afghan victory is Pakistan. Pakistan supports Afghanistan indirectly. The majority of Afghan population is Pashtun. A large part of Pashtun also lives in Pakistan. One province of Pakistan has a Pashtun population. Afghanistan exists side by side. Anyway, both are Islamic countries, even if religion is not looked at. So the reason for the Pashtun population, also because of the language, the two are brotherly countries. Therefore, whenever Afghanistan is attacked, the Pakistani people feel that it has been attacked. That is why they support them in every difficulty. And from the historical point of view, the heroes of the both countries are the same. The reason for not maintaining the occupation of Afghanistan is its bad infrastructure. When Soviet Union invaded Afghanistan, its cities were captured in a matter of days, but they could not capture the rest of it. Anyway, most of their population lives in villages. And when the United States invaded Afghanistan, it faced the same fate. In the same year 2001, there was only a road of 50 kilometers in Afghanistan. Roads are very expensive in Afghanistan because it is a mountainous country. Afghanistan is also known as the land of valleys. The biggest problem of Afghanistan is that people of different nations live here. The ethnic population of Afghanistan consists of Pashtun, but there are also Tajiks and Uzbeks. Tajik and Uzbeks are the minority. In order to take full control of Afghanistan through reform, all these nations have to be defeated, which adds to the difficulties. The supply line must be secure to maintain any occupation. And this is the word that is impossible. When someone invaded Afghanistan, the Mujahideen first cut off another country's supply line. The geography of Afghanistan is very mountainous, so it is possible to do. This is why no one can stay in Afghanistan for long. When the United States invaded Afghanistan, it was entering Afghanistan through Pakistan. The United States made the Khyber Pass its supply line. The United States was meeting 50% of its needs through the Khyber Pass. But in 2009, the Taliban blasted a bridge that passed through there. Such an American supply line was cut off from there, and the United States had to side with Uzbekistan and Turkmenistan, which was quite expensive. Another reason for maintaining the occupation of Afghanistan is its weather. The weather there is very cold. A large part of Afghanistan consists of the Hindu Kush Mountains, which is quite cold due to its height. However, when the weather is cold, sometimes the wars are cold. That is why many nations come here warmly to find out, but it gets colder with this season. The cold weather is there is a strength of Afghans. Afghanistan is a Muslim country. Therefore, whenever Afghanistan has been invaded, Muslims have shown sympathy, and people from different Muslim countries start coming to help them. So in this way, Muslims emerge as a force, and that is the secret of Afghan victory. The Afghan nation is a brave nation. It has defeated many superpowers with its ideology. Its ideology is Islam. Its only vision is to protect its country. They do not want anyone to be anyone's colony and want to be free. Therefore, whenever nations collide with them, they lose to them for the same reason. In this video, I show you why Afghanistan is impossible to conquer. But if you want to see why people fail, click on the right. And if you want to know the biography of CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, Elon Musk, then click left. We'll take care of you. Then see you in the next video.